Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. Good morning. It's Thursday morning. I just want to get a quick video in because things are going to be crazy tonight and tomorrow and Saturday, and get one in before the full crazy mode sets in. I've only finished 4 projects since the last time I checked in because in between working and my proofreading assignment that I've got on, and just life in general, and packing for this weekend show, I just didn't have the time. So, the first thing I made, I wanted to make something fast because I just wanted that accomplishment. And I have this whole bin of scrap yarn next to my chair that's calling me and saying, use me. So I used my coffee cup pattern and I made a little pastel coffee cup. It's hard to see from the lighting here, but it is blue, pink, and white. Just the regular baby pastels that you see all the time. So it's like, yay, I finished that. I'm going to have a little crocheted basket with the coffee cups. I think I've got 6 or 7 made up. Just coffee cups. Bye. Happy coffee, $5. Although maybe I should put like happy coffee, angry coffee, because there are a couple that look angry. So then I was updating Etsy listings. I did get a bunch updated this weekend. And I noticed that my long axolotls were a little wimpy. I think I have 3 made up, and they're all in the same sort of color grouping. I've got one in, I think I've got red, pink, and burgundy. And it's like, let's get some different colors in there. Well, I had some light sage out from finishing another project, so I made a light sage axolotl. Now this pattern is from, I think it's called Oombawka Crafts, but she has the legs just I think a 6 single crochet tube for about 10 rows. I don't like those, so I do up my own little thing where I chain 9, slip stitch back 2, chain 3, slip stitch back 2, chain 3, slip stitch back 2, slip stitch right there in that little where the foot starts. Then I think I slip stitch 2, skip 2, and then slip stitch in the next 2. So that gives it a little bend and toes, and that's my mod for this one. So that's project 2. Project 3 took me a while. First of all, it took me a while to find my own pattern. I searched and searched for days. Finally found it in a folder of things that I needed to work on. And like receipts to put away, so I was thinking, oh, that folder's just receipts. So I didn't include that in the search. So I finally found my pattern for the Happy Huggy Cat. I wanted to see, excuse me, don't get tangled up in the cord. I wanted to see how it would work if I used 2 strands of worsted weight yarn and a K hook. It's big. Ta-da! I'd say it's probably about 30 inches from head to toe. This yarn, you may remember from a month or 2 ago, where I said I had this yarn and it was mill ends. So I had like a 1-pound bag, and then I found another bag. And according to my Ravelry stash, I was all finished with it. I found another one. So I brought it up. Okay, I have orange use up on my July goals. I am going to use this up. And this lovely fellow used most of the skein. The skein was probably 4 or 5 ounces. I didn't weigh it because I don't know. I figured it's enough. I don't need to weigh it. And according to my calculations, it should take 3 ounces or less to finish the head and the body. And then I figured a few stripes. I should have enough. And when I wound it into a cake, it pretty much maxed out my yarn winder, which I think maxes out at 4 ounces. So I figured, okay, I got about 4 ounces of this yarn. So he did use up most of it. That's project 3. And once I get back from this craft show and have a little bit of spare time, I need to work on the pattern and get that out for testing. So I had just a little bit, maybe an ounce or so of the orange yarn left. So I made a little purse. I did run out on the top row, so it has a brown handle on the top. But I figured, okay, this is just a little something I can have on the table, or at this coming show, I'm using my tent. I'm planning on having some clotheslines strung that I can hang things from on the side, and I could just clip this on there and have that available. So you may see that next to me here, things are a little taller. Usually when I set something aside, it's out of sight. I have 2 crates and 1 tote ready for Saturday's show. There are 2 totes in this closet that I need to just dump out and make sure everything has a tag. And then I will add stuff to them if there's room. Then I need to get the car loaded with the tent and the chair and the weights for the tent, chair. Seemed like there was one other. Oh, the tables. Get that stuff and these into the car. And then I will use my squishy bags to fill in to get the car all loaded. So tonight I will be working on getting stuff packed into the totes and getting stuff tagged and all that. Tomorrow after work, I could pack the car tonight. I probably will pack the tent, the tables, the chair, stuff that I don't have to worry about being out in the sun all day. I'll get those packed. And then after work, I will get the other totes and things put in, have a quick dinner at home, and head down mid-state to my hotel, and then get a good night's sleep, hopefully, and in the morning get over to the pumpkin patch and set up. I'm nervous. Last night I put something on Facebook about how I was so distracted because I was sitting there letting myself worry. Philippians 4:6, be anxious for nothing. But, I should be praying about this and praying just that I will not get nervous, praying that there won't be any major incidents. I don't like to pray materialistic prayers and say, please make this my best show ever. Give me lots of money. No, just praying that God will take care of the details that I'm worrying about, like flat tire, car issues. I just had my car worked on. My car's inspected. It's fine. I have AC again. They took a mouse house out of the air filter. Okay, my car's good. But still, I'm sitting there in my chair and I'm worrying, what if it rains? Well, I bought sidewalls for the tent. So if it rains, hopefully the sidewalls will keep the rain out and I won't have to worry about that. I'm trying to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. So I'm sitting there and I'm crocheting and I'm, worrying about stuff. And I got to the end of a piece working on the cat last night. and I go to cut the yarn. I don't know if I was like not looking what I was doing or if I was just so distracted I wasn't paying attention. I cut the yarn, but I also cut my thumb. Like, oh, that's done. So I had to go put a Band-Aid on so it wasn't bleeding all over the crochet and all that. And this morning I put on liquid bandage so I don't have to worry about keeping a Band-Aid dry through the day or replacing the Band-Aid. So, yeah, now you can't even tell. It doesn't hurt anymore. It's just that little annoyance of having something on my thumb. So I will probably do a quick update when I get home on Saturday night, just to let you know quickly how it went. But I'm going to be a busy girl for the next 2 days. I did have my blood work on Monday. Oh yeah, I think I told you about how I got 2 sticks, so I got a bruise here and I got a bruise over here. I got the results back and wasn't excellent, but like with my cholesterol, 1 number is still out of the suggested range. There was a little bit of improvement in 3 out of the 4 numbers. So I'm hoping that'll be good enough that my doctor will say, okay, like we'll give you another 6 months. You know, let's check it again in 6 months. So I'm hoping he'll be happy. You know, I'll tell him I've been behaving for 3 weeks, and as of this morning, I think I've lost 7 pounds. So, you know, I've been above and beyond the recommended 2 pounds per week. I'm just filling in my daily eating on the MyFitnessPal app, and you know, if it says, you know, you've got 200 calories left, okay, I can have fruit for dessert, but if I've got like 400 calories left, I do treat myself with an ice cream bar for dessert. So because I'm able to have those sweets, I'm able to stick to this. I'm not feeling deprived at this point, so things are going well. I'm breaking some bad habits. Like when I pack my lunch for the day, I would just toss in a bag of crackers or something that had 4 or 5 servings, and I would just be nibbling at them mindlessly through the day. Now, if I am taking crackers for a snack, get out the scale or count out 1 serving. So I'm paying much more attention to recommended serving size and sticking to that. This one granola that I had for breakfast, I scooped out the recommended 1/3 of a cup, and I'm like, that's not a serving. That's like half of what I usually have. And it's like, yeah, okay. And that's why you have an issue. So, okay, that is a serving. That is what I'm going to have. And I'm learning. So, I need to get to work. I will see you guys after the show. I don't know if I have a good signal or some Wi-Fi actually at the show. Maybe I could do a short while I'm there, but it is at a like a farmer's market, like a farm that has a farmer's market at their house. So they have a barn where they're going to have some vendors. They're going to have food trucks. It's going to be a big thing. So I'm hoping it will be very well attended. If I have a good signal or Wi-Fi, I will check in from there. But if not, once I get home late, I don't know how this is going to go. I'm praying that the thunderstorms they are predicting for afternoon hold off till evening. But it will be nice to meet my friend Shauna. I've known her online for years and years, and I get to meet her in person. And I get to meet a whole bunch of new people, and it should be a fun day. It's going to be a hot one, but it should be a fun day. Okay. Bye-bye.